Hello again, YouTube, episode 11 of Cryptbeards. Just got to make sure the question mark is there, because I'm not sure. If I don't put the question mark in, it makes it sound like I know what I'm talking about, and then if it turns out not to be episode 11, I'm going to look like a complete fucking idiot. So, there we go. Disclaimer even. Let's get cracking on digging this volcano out. Let's unpause the game, and we'll sit here and wait to see what happens. Now, we've got some digging here at priority 7 and 6. However, I have the feeling that that's not going to get done because we've got other stuff at higher priority elsewhere in the fortress. So I'm going to change the priority. Let's set to channel, and we'll change the priority here. Check this out. We're going full mental. There we go. Level 1 priority. And then, of course, level 2 here. And then, of course, level 3 here. And level 4 there. And that should leave us a chance to channel through here at the lower floor and get the lovely sweet magma to flow. I can make magma flow to a chamber. Everyone trapped inside will be vaporized. Got to work on that one. I mean, we've already had one miner destroyed. And when I say destroyed, we can't find his body. So, I mean, it's not that unlikely that someone else is going to have their clogs forcibly popped, their bucket kicked on their behalf. I've got to stop struggling with these stupid metaphors. Oh, another baby's been born. Fantastic. Holy shit. I did not put the volume on for the game, did I? I've been sitting here jabbering away, and there's been nary a sound from the game. Although, if you don't see that as a problem, then fine. I can leave them sound off. Whatever. Anyway, let's check the chat out again quickly. Chloe Ricard's back. Hello, Miral. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. And, of course, Rando30, you got to dip out. That's fine. No problem. Enjoy the VOD, and I'll see you down the line. Toodly pip. Or in the Discord, in fact. That makes sense. You assumed there was no music. Well, there is music. I just happen to have not put the volume up on it. So, hey, we went for a whole YouTube recording without it. Anyway, back to the action. Let's go over here and look at our diggy diggers and see what they're doing. I went over there for some reason. No, I didn't. There was a baby alert. That brought me over there. We've run out of something to brew from. That's an issue. Maybe I should designate more of a food or a fruit collecting zone. In fact, maybe. What about this area? Oh, no. Oh, I mean, it's almost as bad as an explosion of cats. It's like a pregnancy hurricane. No, it's not a menstrual typhoon. It's a reproductive typhoon. A reproductive storm. That's what's happening. Anyway, where were we? Sorry, I just had a very graphic image in my mind, and I really can't describe it to you for fear of being banned from Twitch. So just, come up with your own conclusions on that one. Here comes a miner, I think. This guy looks like he could be a miner. Oh, that was it. I was going to check what kind of fruit trees we've got here. I want to get this guy digging first before I start pausing it because I'm clicking. Come on, let's get stuff done. There we go. Diggy, diggy. Diggy, diggy. Beautiful. That's how it's done. With careful, considered planning. That's what you're supposed to do. Right, let's go down one floor, and then we can dig here, again, priority 1, because we want to get this magma chamber dug out. Boof, boof, boof. And we dig here and here. There we go. That should be fine. Fingers crossed someone gets down to do it. Let's resume, because we're paused. No, nobody's coming. Shit's given 0. Is that because they can't reach it, or is that because they just want to do something else? Oh, heavens above. How many miners have I got? Let me just take a quick look at Dwarf Therapist. I'm not going to take you guys over. I'm just going to have a peek. Just see what we got. Sort by nothing. Sort by mining. Okay. We've got 3 people with mining enabled, but old Odom Othikilib, he's got a level 0 in mining, so that's not so great. Although the other 2, Rando and Itagawa, 20 and 13, so yeah, not terrible. We should be getting that dug out fairly rapidly. Rapidement. Have they done it yet? No, because as soon as they do it, they're connecting up with this, so why you no dig miners? Can they not access down here? Are these not ramps? Is this a ramp? It is a downward slope. They should be able to go down there. Are they sleeping or digging somewhere else? It's, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Uni's busy. Well, don't focus on me, focus on Uni there. I mean, that's important. Better yourself. I don't think, is there anything bettering? I don't think you can even begin to argue that watching this stream induces any kind of self-betterment. I mean, it's, scrub tier inconsequential content at its most inconsequential. Well, or maybe not. Maybe it is enjoyable. I suppose there's definitely merit in something being enjoyable. Let's keep looking around here for some miners who should be digging, but aren't. Maybe I should enable more miners in Dwarf Therapist. I tell you what, let's just go over there. I'm going to pause the game. We'll all go over to Dwarf Therapist together, and we'll take a little look. And maybe, if somebody wants a dwarf named after them, they can pipe up, because now's a good time, seeing as we're looking. So, here we go. We've got our miners here. Not a great compliment, but I feel like we could do with a few more. The needs in terms of stone digging now have vastly increased. So, with that in mind, let's sort by profession and see if we can get any old peasants, any of the peasantry involved. Oh my god. How many we've got 17 professional babies. Oh my god. And how many children? 7 children. Yeesh. It's a problem. It's a problem. Oh, I see. That guy has already been taken from the peasantry. What about this guy? What are you? You're a recruit. Well, that's no use. You can be a miner, and we're taking away your smoothing. In fact, you know what? Bang. 2 miners. Fingers crossed we've got enough picks, but the next time some traders come along, I'm fairly sure we'll be able to pick one up. What else have we got to do in here? Do we need to assign? We need to look at the military, don't we? I mean, that really does need some looking at. So let's go to military status. Why not? We'll currently close down can and cannot activate, and the juveniles. And just take a look at military on duty. So we've got 3 people. 3 people who, for fuck's sake, 3 people who have a modicum of skill. Competent axeman, 2 of, and Heartbiter killed the human. Oh yes, I remember. She bit his heart. That's why she got that name. And then the other guy in the team, not really that much experience in terms of weapons, although he's a disciplined fighter, which is nice to know. Good to know. That's you, Buckshot Brigade. There you go. So really, we need to up the number of people in this military squad quite significantly. Oh, you can do it from here as well, can't you? You don't need to go back into Dwarf Fortress to do it. I forgot about that. Beautiful. In that case, let's go to military again. Let's look at our can activate crew, and we'll just go through and see if anybody has any skills whatsoever. No. Who's the most disciplined? Kabuk Lokumithuk. And what do you do, Kabuk? You're you're pretty good at looking after and dissecting animals and trapping. Is that really something we're using right now? I mean, I'm pretty sure we got somebody, Blade and Didrake, both animal trainers. Although Didrake kind of preoccupied with plant gathering. We were going to make Blade our top animal training guy. Then again, he is our top animal training guy. Nobody else actually has the skill. Okay, so that means, let's go back to the military thing, go back to discipline. Our most disciplined dwarf with a level 11 skill of dodge. Wow. Can go into the military. Let's get Kabuk and assign to squad the laborious castles. It is advisable to open the military screen in Dwarf Fortress after making any changes to squad leaders. Okay, no problem. I'll do that and I'll commit the change. And I'm going to quickly pop over to Dwarf Fortress and go escape. There we go. And I'm back in the therapist with you. I've got the camera on. I didn't realise I had the camera on. Please excuse my face intruding into your evening. Good lord. Good lord, Chloe. You calm yourself down. You just relax. I mean, not too much. Well, I mean, you do whatever you want. I mean, fuck me, this is incredibly awkward. Yes. Let's just skip over that one. Hello, Anubis. Press J to see what jobs that are active. Oh, okay, cool. I will do that. Does Rando not have a pick? I think Rando has a pick, Claycree. Is there child labour? No, children can't be made to do work. DF hack unforbid all. And there we go. DF hack unforbid all. So is that makes sense. Let's do that. Bear with me. Unforbid all. Unforbidding all items. Bang! There we go. Everything's been unforbidded. I don't know why I was told to do that, but I've done it now, so hopefully it's not a bad idea. Okay, so who's next? Do we have any biters? No. Dodgers. We have Blade is a good dodger, but he's also designated animal trainer, so we will not be a Blade Gemscar. What a name. Very nice. What about Dakrost Whipped Bridges? He's got 5 kills, but they're all chinchillas. I mean, it is a kind of experience. He does have some preloaded experience militarily, but do we really expect to be going to war with chinchillas in the near future? Although some of that training is going to be convertible. I mean, sure, when he's looking for the weak spots on his targets, he's going to have to scale things up. But then again, that's easier, right? Shooting a chinchilla in the heart with an arrow is much more difficult than a goblin. Because a goblin's got to have a bigger heart than a chinchilla. I mean, a goblin's heart's got to be at least the size of a chinchilla, right? Then again, how big is a goblin? Chinchillas are actually pretty big rodents. I've got a friend who had 2. And I remember seeing them and thinking, that's a bit bigger than a human heart, maybe. Then again, maybe it's all fur. Maybe, if you just matted the fur down, you could fit a chinchilla inside a human heart. I mean, you can have trouble getting it through the valves, but it's feasible, maybe? I don't know. Why am I talking about this? This is a really odd little tangent. Let's forget I said that and get on to something else. What the fuck? So, no real dodgers. Blade can't go in. Dakost can. Can Tobal? Let's quickly check the other skills. Anyone a good fighter? No. Kicker? No. Striker? No. Wrestler? Only Tobal, who's got a level 0 skill in it. But that means he has dabbled. He's wrestled somebody. I mean, he's not been good at it, but he wrestled them nonetheless. So did I put that dodger in? I didn't. Dakost, you're going in unless... Let me just quickly check he's not something important. He is not. He's a ranger. We don't need you ranging. Strider, get in the military. Assigned to squad, the laborious castles. 4 members, commit. There we go. Good. How many people have we got in the laborious castles now? Is that what they're called? Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 people. Hang on, did I not put 2 people in just now? Oh, Dakost is off duty. Why? Come on, you just got to get in there. You can't muck around. You have to jump in straight away and show them what your chinchilla slaying has taught you. Who's Dydrite killed? 2 naked mole dogs. Oh. And what do you do for a living? He's a herbalist. Pretty good at it too. Then again, I haven't been gathering plants, have I? Maybe I should set some designation. Remind me to set some plant gathering going, because we've been criminally underutilising that as a resource. So, in that case, let's just take all our people who are decent dodgers. Iral, Mesbuth. Iral and Mesbuth. Let's quickly check those guys. Iral is a ranger and Mesbuth is a trapper. Not anymore now. You're in the laborious castles. You're in the laborious castles. Bang. Let's commit those changes. Minimise these. And 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 people in the military. How many can we hold? Is it 10? 7? 10? Rando has a red square in therapist. They're missing some gear. Oh, everyone's missing some friggin' gear. I thought we had the weapons available, but apparently not. All must work for the glory of the keep. Also, why does it sound like we're riding airboats through the Louisiana Bayou, hunting down gators? Oh, song change. Oh, okay. Sorry, the thing I was singing. I get you. Don't worry. Don't worry, I get you. Let's leave the military at 7. It's an auspicious dwarven number. I mean, the number 7 figures greatly in dwarven mystique. Or mythos. The mythos of dwarves? I don't know. Then again, I mean... No, the 7... Yeah. Sorry, I was going off into a very strange place there, and thank God I didn't take you with me. Let's head back to the fortress and continue our wonderful little fortress game. Sorry. I did a little frowny take at the camera there. I looked at the camera, did a little frown going, oh, what the fuck am I talking about? And then realised I'd turned it off. So now who's the fucking idiot? Let's do some gathering. D, gather plants. P, and let us designate an enormous area. An area so large, people will go, Jesus, that's big. Da-da-da-da, that's a lot of gathering. I've probably just sacrificed 1 billion frames. Oh. Okay, everyone's become militia command. Who's become a militia command? Why has somebody become the militia commander? Surely they should have been assigned that when I did my round of nobility assignments. This is definitely not happening, is it? I'm just going to quickly look at the therapists. If you see anyone coming, I was going to say if you see anyone coming, let me know, but it makes no sense to say that because... I have to be looking at the chat. Let's go to sort by nothing. Mining again. What are these lads up to? Rando has no trousers. Rando's got no trousers. What's he currently doing? Let's read the dwarves. What's your current task there, Rando? Cleaning himself. Okay. Itagawa is drinking. And Odom is digging. Ah, Odom. Let me have a little look-see. Where are you digging? Ah, here we go. Digging through the gemstones. What do we got here? What are these little green doodads, thingamies, whatnots? Garnerite. Garnerite? I don't know. Who knows with these things? Pronunciations, eh? Pronunciations. Hello, Oafsalot. Welcome back to the stream. You've not missed a whole huge amount. I've basically got ready to start channeling out this stuff. Ooh, I can put those floodgates in as well, can't I? That will make a lot of sense. Oh, the merchants will be leaving soon, which is fine because we've already traded with them, so not a problem. Not a problem. Not at all. Now, I'm thinking in terms of when I bring the magma down, what I'm going to do is... What's the plan here? A single channel leading into a double channel doesn't feel like it's optimal. I want to keep it double channels all the way. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep this bit here fine. I'm going to channel down...
Sir, there's some more dwarves that have arrived.
What? Oh, for Christ's sake, migrants. Hopefully someone brought a highly trained military trainer. Military trainer? A highly trained militaryman or dwarf. Fingers crossed. Come on, my little fellas, get on the screen. Fill my population up. No, that's not what I'm asking for. I want you to expand my population numbers, bolster my population, not individually take each one of them and fill them. Whatever that may mean. Good Lord. Dreadful. Who's this flamboyant-looking chap coming on? Bright red outfit. He's a trapper. He's a dapper trapper. True pimpin'. Yo. This doesn't seem to be stopping, he says, as it stops. No, there's more people running on. Datan something or other. I got my eye on you, Datan. You better be a good boy. The merchants have left. That's all fine, no problem. It looks like people have stopped coming on board. They've brought some alpacas. Oh, no, they've brought an alpaca and a llama. Can you breed them? Get larpacas? Llamas? Right, that looks like we've got them all on board. Let's pause. Let's do a little pausey-wausey and quickly head over to the therapist screen, because if we get there, we can see what's going on. Hello again. Hello again. So, we had 62 adults, 7 children and 17 babies. We now have 82 adults, 8 children and 18 babies. Is that's every category has been expanded. Every single category of human being has been increased. Dwarfen being. Let's take a little look down at sorting by migration wave, so we can just check out the new lads. Okay, so what have we got? Any big skills? Oh. Legendary stonecrafters. Yes. Why not? Who else have we got? Anything good? Glancing over at the recording time. Look at me, I'm on the ball today. We've got A legendary mechanic. No, sorry, a great mechanic. Not quite legendary, just great. Just great. We've got a few good medical dwarves as well. I need to start sorting out a hospital. So far, we've only designated Lenocerus as our chief medical dwarf. And frankly, we need a team to back her up. So we're going to put together a medical team soon enough. But hopefully this session at least. Anyway, there's our mechanic. It looks like otherwise nothing too spectacular appearing in the listings. Let's head over to the military skills and see what they say there. Hello? 821 kills, 671 humans, 106 coyote men, 34 dwarves, 9 parakeet men, and 1 leopard. Nomal Gidthurdestot. Has he picked that name because it sounds like it means normal? He's not even the biggest killer. Look at this one. This one's got a 4-digit kill list. 1,019 goblins. Riff. Oh, Riff. Welcome to the fortress. You can join our military straight away. I have no doubt you're going to prove to be a fantastic addition. What's your job? Stonecrafter? Bullshit. 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 You're going to be a goblin killer. Also a great mechanic. I mean, did we want Rith drafted? I mean, probably a vampire, right? I mean, Rith and Nomal. Are they a vampire pair? Is this like Louis and Lestat strutting into town? Poor Louis. Always whining. We got a swordsman here too, but so far untested in combat. Well, maybe tested, but they haven't killed anything yet. That's the thing. You know what? These kills are such spectacular numbers. I mean, this one probably not a goblin. 1,019 goblins. I mean, that doesn't raise too many eyebrows. I mean, it raises both eyebrows in a kind of wow way. But this collection of humans and various humanoids, this screams vampire to me. And you're not going to confuse anybody. You're not going to convince anybody calling yourself Nomal. I'm a totally normal dwarf. That's what I am. I ain't weird. Nothing strange about me. Let's have a look at chat and see what's going on. Yes, there were 7 dwarves in Snow White, 7 rings for 7 dwarf kings in Lord of the Rings. The list goes on. 7 is the most dwarfiest number of all. Diggy diggy hole indeed, Buckshot Brigade. I probably shouldn't whistle over the music. These little guitar twangles are so fresh. I mean, I'm just ruining it with my whistling. Chloe Rickards fill in the dwarves. Oh my goodness. Good lord. Sergeant Indy, hello, welcome back. He is the proprietor of Amokat Semag in the Mirror Dimension, except over there he's called Enit Nigres. We'll drop that one. Let's drop that little meme like it's covered in acid, covered in xenomorph vomit. Let's not go there again. The M team, mass recruitment time. That's not a bad idea. Now we've got these lads here, we can really bolster our military. Maybe even set up a second military with a second barracks. I mean, Rith. I mean, there are going to be legends written about Rith, right? Let's have a little look at Rith's personality. Within the last week, she felt interest seeing a fine trap. Nothing after seeing a dead body, to be expected. And alarm after seeing a dead body times 12. Oh, that's probably when she got here and saw the corpses in the walkway. Within the last season, she felt sadness at being separated from a loved one. Oh dear. And her personality is rarely happy or enthusiastic, has a noticeable lack of perseverance, is someone killing 1,000 goblins though, that seems like there's a bit of perseverance in there, is somewhat fearful in the face of imminent danger, thinks they're fairly important in the grand scheme of things, tends to consider what others think of them, shares intimate details of life without thought to repercussions, is somewhat uncomfortable around those that seem unusual or live differently, like goblins, tends to be passive in discussion, lives a fast-paced life, doesn't seek out excitement, doesn't need any more excitement, so on and so forth. Dreams of raising a family. Raising a fallacy. Fallacy! Okay, well, I mean, frankly, I'm ready to put this person in charge of a squad. I mean, do we really need to fanny about thinking about it? I mean, it makes no sense to turn it away. Rith might be a vampire, says Buckshot Brigade. Anubis. You reckon? Because I think a dwarf sent out on raiding parties can clock up 100... Because, I mean, this one says vampire to me because of the variety. That speaks to an opportunistic predator taking whatever comes at the opportune moment. This, however, I mean, you kill 1,019 goblins, and, I mean, that sounds like a sustained, focused effort. You know, that's not opportunistic feeding. That's a brutal frenzy. Brutal frenzy. So, where are we? Check what they are wearing. Vampires often seem to wear things made of sentience, like a human nail ring. Ooh. Ooh. Somebody wanted to be the vampire, didn't they? Someone wanted to name the vampire. So, what do we got here? Rith is wearing giant cave spider silk cap and a snowy owl leather hood, a wolverine leather dress, a blind cave bear leather coat, and cave spider silk. We're looking at bobcat leather, pigtail. Yeah, no strange clothing items. Whereas normal, totally normal. I'm just a normal guy. That's what I am. He's got giant cave spider silk hat, pigtail hood, pigtail dress, sheep wool, grizzly bear, alpaca wool, cave spider silk, alpaca wool. No, nothing exotic in the clothing department there either. Then again, have I got the mode set that hides vampiricism? Mind you, does that change the kills? I'm not sure. Because we may not, if we can't find Nomal or Rith in Dwarf Fortress, then that probably means they are vampires because they're travelling under a pseudonym. But we'll see how it works out. All are welcome in the glorious motherland. The keep. Maybe Rith is a vampire who simply hunts goblins. I mean, that could be the case. He could be very, I want to suck the blood of goblins. One little goblin. Two little goblins. 1,029 goblins. Oh, sorry, 1,019, is it? Yes, 1,019 goblins, including Bosa Menistusks? Bosa Menistusks, the goblin. Killed him in the year 681. Actually, the year is about 750. How long do dwarves live? I mean, that's a fairly good indicator of vampirism, right? Living an incredibly long time. Anyway, enough of this batshit nonsense. Let's put Odom and Rith both in the military and see how it works out. There we go. Laborious castles. Rith, laborious castles. Bingo. They're both the ones who've got weapon skills. Do we also put old Swords Dwarf in? Let's check out what Vukar's good at first. Vukar, what do you do? What do you do, Vukar? You're a trapper, are you? You're a trapper, and you trap things with a sword. Very unusual indeed. It's going to gain you military service. Let's commit those changes, and now sort by squad, just to check everything's as we wish. Is it tickety-boo? 10. 10 little dwarves sitting in a squad. Fighting. It doesn't work. You can't do the Kissing. Don't worry. So, I'm going to quickly check, because, you know, who doesn't love staring at Dwarf Therapist for an entire session? I'm going to quickly check our medical situation. We're going to sort by... You know what? Let's keep them sorted by this, but close down the laborious castles. So we've got Lanicerus as our diagnoser, and the only one at that, so we want to keep that one alive. Surgery, we don't have anybody who can do that. Setting bones, we've got 2 bone setters, that's not a problem. Suturing, nobody's got that one. And dressing wounds is okay. So basically this little top layer here, these chaps and chapesses, 3 dwarves are our medical team, and realistically they're not going to be much use without a hospital, some thread, and a little bit of the old bandage. So we need to get those made up, don't we? You think dwarves live to be about 150, couple of hundred, says Buckshot Brigade, so that's not impossible, being alive from 6... Hello Fuzzy, welcome back to the stream, thanks for joining us. We've been going for 59 minutes, Fuzzy, so judge about how much of that you will have missed. I mean, there's going to be a good proportion of it that wasn't that interesting, so, you know, technically you've only missed a few minutes of interesting content. Let's have a little look down. The wiki says 150 to 170 years old, and normal is 218 years. Oh. Okay, maybe he was wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. 218 years does seem a little on the old side. Yeah, they'll probably get slaughtered, won't they? All the other military dwarves will all be drained of their blood. That'll be a problem. Anyway, let me just quickly check that nobody... I can't remember who it was who wanted to be the vampire. Was it you, Vehemet? Or was it... Was it you, Vehemet? I feel like it was you or someone else whose name begins with V. It was Claycree. There we go, Claycree. Okay, do you want them or do you want proof? Do you need proof positive of vampirism before you will accept the thing? Let's just get out of here. Let's get back over to the Dwarf Fortress because, frankly, I've been sitting here for far too long. Let's unpause it, head down to the bottom here and see how much of our chamber... Oh, lovely. Oh, bollocks. Bear with me. There we go. That's what you were looking for, isn't it? Dwarf Fortress. And look, here's our little magma chamber ready for our magma industries. All... Excuse me. Well, I say all dug out. Not all dug out, but substantially dug. There's some space in there now. Oh. The spiked wooden ball order has been completed. The next people we trade with are going to be in a state of shock when they see how valuable our stocks are. It's going to be amazing. That's true. We can just purge the vampires in the name of security, but there's something about a vampire in Dwarf Fortress that just makes you think, I want to use this. I don't want to see this as a problem. A werebeast turning up, definitely a problem. A vampire turning up? You can use a vampire. They can get really good at stuff. There's a lot of fighting going on out here. What's this? Let's press R and check out the reports. So, a mule is fighting. The wrestler Greg is fighting. Oh, here we go. The manager is fighting. Why is the manager fighting? That's not good. Oh, this was a while ago. Okay, there's nothing happened recently that I need to worry about. Is there? Do I need to worry about this troglodyte? I do. Oh, the newest ones are at the top. What? Okay, people are fighting underground. So let's have a little look at the caverns. There we go. Here's the cavern layer. Who's fighting what? Oh, you and your babies. Why do you get so excited? We've got so many babies in the fortress now. It's barely worth getting even slightly excited about it. Oh, it's a baby. Oh, fucking brilliant. I still remember the bitter sting of disappointment as I realised you couldn't fling babies into the volcano. Does anyone else remember that? Were you there? Were you there the day? Where were you? Sorry, I went silent there for a second. I was desperately trying to shoehorn lyrics about flinging babies into volcanoes into a song, and once I realised the project was going nowhere, I had to abort it. And unfortunately, bad choice of words. Regardless, let's stop looking down here, because I can't see anything going on. It looks very... Oh, it's paused, that's why. Let's unpause the action, see if anything happens. No. Nothing particularly exciting. Surely there's some combat going on, though. I can hear it. Oh, they've made all the wheelbarrows. Oh, here's someone. Are they fighting here? What's this? Someone with a camel. An elf with a camel. What are you doing down here? Why have you come to the caverns? What is there down here for an elf like you? Or any elf, regardless of whether they are like or unlike you? Can they? Are they leaving the... They're leaving the map by going down the old cavern road. Very weird. Very, very weird, considering... Did the rest of the cavern go that way as well? Okay. Strangest elves I've ever met. Let's pause the action. Oh, it sounds like the fighting's all stopped. That's good. Whatever was being... Oh, no, there's another little sound. Okay, why are these corpses not being moved to the... Oh, they're moving Mr. Mex's body. That's okay. I'm just wondering why they're not being moved to the corpse stockpile while we wait for the coffins. Speaking of which, let's go up to the top and see if they've been produced yet. Build... Is it N for coffins? It is. What the hell is that sound effect? Good lord. Okay, let's... No, not there, not there, not there. That's not where I want the coffin. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Burial receptacle. Bang! 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 I don't know why I'm banging these. don't really warrant it. Actually, you know what? Let's leave these empty because I think these are for these little cross things here. I'm going to put one burial thing there and a statue either side, and they're going to be for special chaps and ladies. Build N. Let's put the rest of them down. How many we got? 3, 2, 3. Bang. That's all our coffins placed. Fingers crossed more will come. More will come. That was very weird to say that. A very weird way to say that. Apologies. Oh, those of you watching the old YouTube version, thanks for doing so. But I'm going to have to stop the recording now. We've been going for 35 minutes. We've overrun. See you next time. Bye. Like, subscribe. I don't know. Buy a fucking t-shirt if you want. Bye.